Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just hit the link in the show description to support now.
All right, let me set my timer going. We'll kick this off.
These marriages are not perfect, but all in all, they seem to work. Marriage is an institution for grown-ups.
It's like a love-hate relationship.
There are no bosses in a modern marriage. He knows he's lucky to have a wife.
Hello, everybody. Simon and Lorra here. This is episode 26 of Husband and Wife Sentenced to Life. #Houstel.
Yes.
But also, I'm going to call it day one of the Isolation Diaries.
Yeah.
So, yesterday, I mean, it's weird because today's actually, day 3 for us?
Day 2.
But, no, it's the third day we've been here.
Yeah.
But in government terms, it's called day 2. So that's how I'm going to...
Right, so we're talking about day 1.
So we're going to go through day 1.
Okay.
It's 11:26.
Yeah.
We're sitting with a cup of coffee. We're in the garden, the end of the garden in Calshot, surrounded by the flowers again. It's a little more overcast today, but still beautiful.
Yeah, it's still actually warm.
Pleasant. And it's good in a way because you've still got your little garden gnome face, because you've got a garden gnome face anyway.
Thank you.
But because we had to record twice yesterday because of my stupidity, you got a little ruby red nose and rosy red cheeks.
Sat out in the garden all day, wasn't I?
Because I've got the leathery swimming tan from doing all my exercise before we came here, but you've not so much. But yeah, you got the English sun.
Well, I'm currently sat in really thick winter socks.
Yeah.
In a vest top.
I'd say that's progress for you because you are nesh. That's what we call it up north, nesh. I am walking about in a t-shirt. I've put joggers on today just because I feel like I look a tramp in my shorts all the time. We're going to run through day 1.
Okay.
And we're going to try and keep this under 20 minutes. So, first thing I want to talk about. When you stay at somebody else's house, we're at your mum's and dad's, my in-laws, who we get on great with. I get on with them better than you. The morning family noise.
Well, we're on Dubai time.
So yesterday morning, your mum got up for a 3 a.m. slash.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, well, I was like, hold on, is somebody actually getting up at this time? Because that's my time of day.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm on Dubai hours.
So we're kind of awake.
Yeah, we're awake then. Tried to get back to sleep, listen to a bit of podcast. Then we was up at 5. That's us awake then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of the Dubai clocks. But whilst we're not ninjas, we know about being quiet. I grew up in a very quiet house. You got creaky stairs here, you're trying to get down. Your dad likes to stay in bed a bit longer.
Yeah.
Not late by any means, by the way. He's up before Leo. But you're trying to not make as much noise as possible. Now, on day 1, your mum has got 2 rat dogs. What is that the breed? They're called rat dogs, aren't they? Furry rat dogs.
You can't say that. That's it.
What are they called
They're
then?
a pride and joy. They are Shetland sheepdogs, Shelties.
I thought they were collies or something. They look like lassie.
Yeah, but they're like miniature lassies.
Miniature lassies.
Yeah.
Pointy face. I've got to be honest, the temperament's all right. It's not...
Oh, no, they're nice dogs. They're nice dogs, but they're not our choice of dog.
I don't care about that. I wouldn't have any dog. But...
I know that.
Because it's day 1 and they're not used to us, the minute we moved upstairs, they were at the bottom of the stairs, yap, 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 uncontrollable. And I'm thinking, this is going to wake the whole house up here. We're getting ready to have a coffee.
Yeah.
And I can hear your mum's up, your dad's up, Betsy Pearl's up. Once Betsy Pearl's up, good night Vienna, innit? Good morning Vienna.
Yeah. No, I said that's what I was like. I was just getting out of bed and then they started. Yeah. I didn't even go downstairs.
So yeah, I think this morning was better. Obviously we'll talk about that tomorrow, but I think this morning was better. I want to give a big shout out to Dennis's coffee machine, which is a thing of beauty. It's a black futuristic cube, quite sizable, nearly, I'd say, 2/3 the size of a microwave.
Yeah, so I can see you're going to be wasting £1,000.
We are getting one of them.
Yeah.
It does all the necessary.
It's very nice coffee, I've got to say. Yeah.
We got them now in the garden.
You know what I like? Is that you can have a couple of different types of beans in, because that's my issue, is because we're both decaf drinkers.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the good thing, is like you can have beans.
You can have your calf and decaf.
Yeah.
Select your beans your way. Don't want to be getting that wrong though. By the way, yesterday was one of the most beautiful days. If you've seen the picture on my Instagram or the Instagram stories or Laura's.
Yeah, it was a lovely day.
It was sunny the whole day. We had a few little fluffy clouds, but I was saying until dinner time, sunny and hot, proper British summer day. We got so lucky. And Betsy Pearl, who is of late a phone and iPad addict because she's talking to her mates on Zoom a lot in Dubai, YouTube and Roblox. She's addicted.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get her off.
As are all the kids.
Yeah. But the older ones, you expect it. With the younger one, you kind of want to grip on as long as you can. Yesterday, she spent the whole day not caring at all about the phone and iPad. And I have never seen her so happy and so much energy.
Yeah. She did some gardening.
She's in the front garden with your mum, doing flowers, watering, looking at all the different kinds of bees and spiders and butterflies and stuff. And she's telling me about she's cropping them, she's putting them in vases and stuff.
She picked some rhubarb to make some crumble.
Your mum must have been knackered. You were running rings around her. Yeah, just for the full day.
Oh, hold on a minute though. She stepped in dog
Twice?
Yeah, barefoot, proper barefoot. First time ever stepping in dog
I would amputate the foot.
Well, so she had the hose on the foot. Then about 10 minutes later,
I've done it again.
But this time she had the shoes on.
Yeah.
And so Nanny gets her special tool out.
Scrapey tool.
Yeah.
The other thing that happened yesterday, we have been 100% with each other until yesterday. And then yesterday morning...
Oh, you were a bit of a dick.
Yesterday morning, well actually, for days, you've been saying, when you get there, you've got to sort out Leo's SIM card. When you get there, you've got to get him a SIM card for his phone. You've got to get that sorted.
That's because nowadays you can't do anything unless you've got a mobile number,
Yeah.
which is annoying, but that just seems to be the thing.
Yeah.
So he has to have a UK mobile to be able to set up bank accounts and doctors.
But I'm setting up, you were pressuring me.
Well, no, I wasn't.
No, I'm telling you from my point of view.
Go on. Go on.
That's a conversation. It has two sides. You were pressuring me from in Dubai for ages, and then we get here, and on day 0, when we arrived, he said it goodness knows how many times, you must do that SIM card, you must do that SIM card. So yesterday morning, you caught me in between jobs.
Well, this is the thing.
And you were going upstairs.
No. I have done pretty much all of the admin for this holiday.
Yeah. I booked the flights, I booked the car.
No, but I found everything. And
so, but you've not done all the... Let's not go
now,
too crackers.
the phone is a technology thing, so I thought you would want to do that. I could have done it, but all I said to you and Leo was, have a look online and see which are the best deals. I didn't say, have a look, go book it.
Well, all I heard is, you've got to sort that SIM card out
Well,
for Leo.
that's because you weren't listening properly.
No, I think that's what you said.
No, I didn't. I said, have a look.
No.
Have a look.
Right. There's no proof of what you said, but I'm saying what I think you said and you're saying what you think you said. So, it's not a job I wanted to do. Because I've been out of England for so long and I'm terrified of contracts and things like that, I don't know how things operate. Your dad said get on to, what's his name, Martin Lewis, the money saving expert. Get onto his website, all best deals are on there. I go on, first deal that comes up, 100 gig a month.
Yeah.
£9 a month. Considering in Dubai I pay £70, £80 a month for mine, for a fifth of that data.
Okay.
That's going to do Leo.
Right, okay.
Unlimited
See?
call, unlimited
Even
text.
that you're saying, I don't understand,
Yeah.
like, about gigs.
So then I go onto the site, sign the contract with the devil, and once I've clicked accept, it says it's £16 a month. And I'm like, aye, that's not what it said on Money
Hidden
Saving
costs.
Expert.
That's so annoying.
Then you come back downstairs and I'm like, I've done SIM card. They're sending it out to him. I didn't want you to do that.
No.
I wanted you to do one where my mum was going to pick it up for us.
No,
that's
that's not how I reacted. I went,
is.
oh, have you done it?
No
You were like really cross with me. Oh yeah, well that's what you told me. So I said no. How? I said
I got a mouthful of coffee, so I didn't get to interject there.
It's my turn to speak.
Hold on.
Shush.
Why would I react like that if you'd not said the thing?
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
You were already in a huff.
I didn't want you to do that. I wanted one
No,
we
I
could go and
didn't
pick up.
say that. I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
said,
did.
all I was saying was because you were like, I didn't want to do this, and I'm like, you didn't have to do it.
But Laura, that was after you'd said about.
No, I didn't.
That I'd
No,
done
you're
the
wrong
wrong
there.
thing.
I
My God, you
stand
are
by
terrible.
this one. No,
You're terrible at not. Why would I react like that? It wasn't until you said it.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Even Leo was stood there, and I was like,
Right. I bet if Leo were here, there's nothing for me to react to.
You were in a huff because you.
Hold on. I thought I'd done a good thing. It's all booked. The SIM card's in the post. So until you said that, I thought I'd done a good thing.
I'm not having it because you were already in a huff. But
No.
Oh my God!
It was done.
Stop. Let me speak.
It was done. I didn't like doing it, but until you said that, I had nothing to be in a
No,
mood about.
the reason I said that bit was after because I was saying to you, oh, you were in a huff because you were booking it and it.
Don't do the soft voice. Oh.
No.
Oh, Simon, you've done so great. But
Shut your face.
Off, that's not
I
what
was
you did.
saying the reason I came and afterwards and said, oh, you didn't have to book it. That's not what I was saying.
This is such bullshit.
No, it's not.
You said
See, this is the
about
thing.
your mum.
Oh my
you
God.
said about your mum going to fetch the card.
Yes, because I said I didn't say you had to book it. I was just telling you and Leo to have a look because my mum said she'll go out and get the thing.
There we go. Now the sentence is coming out.
Yeah, but
I
that
do
was.
want to point out.
Oh.
We're getting on great. But this story is a sore
because
point for both
you
of
are
us.
not saying it how it happened, and you
I
were
am.
really rude to me, and I was like, "Geez,
I just said, why didn't you do it? If you knew what you wanted to do, why didn't you do
No,
it?
that's not what happened.
It is what happened.
Jeez.
And it wasn't a big row, by the way. 2 minutes later, everything
It's
was
annoying
fine.
now because he's
But it was a glitch.
bullshitting.
It was a relationship glitch. I'm not bullshitting. Anyway, got done. What else happened yesterday?
Well,
You got your PCR test result.
I did early morning.
Aeroplane going above. You got your PCR test way before anybody else.
Yeah.
Yours came about midday. Ours didn't come till 7 o'clock in the evening. But they all came back negative.
Yep.
That's the day 2 test.
One step closer.
The day 2 test, which you can do on day 0, which I bloody don't understand. This is why I shouldn't have done the phone. So that's good news.
I wanted to have a barbecue.
Yeah, the weather was so nice. And by the way, it doesn't sound like it from that last 5 minutes, but I am so chilled out here. I'm loving it, unless you get me to do admin. And I'm just happily watching everybody go about the business, watching the kids be grandkids and watching your mum and dad be grandparents. It's such a beautiful thing to watch.
That sounded very poetic.
Yeah, it's a nice thing, isn't it? And Betsy picked rhubarb out the garden down here where we're sitting now. Leo made a rhubarb crumble with your mum. I don't know where I was, but a barbecue got decided upon.
Oh, well, just, you've got to make the most of the nice days.
It was perfect weather because they said rain might come, but I don't think it's going to. Did we talk yesterday about the bath? I think we talked about it, didn't we? Laura's dad siphons the bathwater out to use.
Yeah,
on the
we
plants.
talked about that.
Not because he's been tight, because he's been ecological and he's got a septic tank which would overflow because there's a delay in getting it emptied. So that's happened again today, but I think we'll save that anecdote for tomorrow.
He loves you talking about his full tank.
Yeah. I'd like to bring... do I do this as a hump? I've got double hump today. Have you got... Well,
Yeah.
I think you've got a wife.
Yeah, you.
I like this because we've not really aired the grievance. We've been getting on great. We switched the mics on, we started bickering.
Yeah, now people are like, they're back to themselves.
Couple of humps then.
Yeah, my humps.
Well, they are yours actually. It's not the humps where you normally have them, it's the hump in back of your trousers. You have been doing a lot of post-travel farting. Now, as a regular listener will know, you are
Farty pants.
Windy.
Yeah. I'm a vegetarian.
We were doing a bit of garden exercise, 5 o'clock in the morning, and she's farting away and she said, "It's me turbo," but what did you say? It's me turbo boost. Walking up and down. I don't know what these neighbours must think of us. So you've got post-travel farting, that's one hump. I don't mind it so bad.
Yeah.
It's just aeroplane air.
You're used to it, aren't you?
Loo rolls. Now, it's not like I'm off with anyone in particular, but the thing about staying in someone else's house, you have to try and fit in with their morning routine, which I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
But also, when I went for me...
Morning dump.
I would call it the 5 a.m. ablutions, but you did the poetic bit that time. Very little toilet roll left. So I'm trying to do the cupboards. Now, what your dad's got is industrial grade magnet cupboards that make a big noise when you open them, a big noise when you close them. And they're sleeping 20 feet away from where I'm.
And you don't want to be going through people's cupboards either, do you?
I always feel that's rude.
Yeah.
I don't like going. I mean, I had to go in to get some shaving cream out today, and you see creams that you don't want to see. I don't mean today, but you do. So yeah, I couldn't find the spare toilet rolls. There was enough left to
do the full wipe.
Stem off
You're missing
any
the bum
damage.
gun, aren't you?
I am missing the silver bum gun. We've just been talking about it. Your mum reckons the issue with the silver bum gun here is the water's icy cold, but I think that'd be refreshing.
Oh yeah, you'd like that now. I like a bit of warm liquid.
Well, I like anything that's uncomfortable in my lower half. That's why I'm married to you. So loo rolls, we're going to sort that out today. We're going to ask where the spare ones are. If they know our family, you should always have 2 or 3 loo rolls on standby.
Yeah.
Because we're regular. Got a would you rather?
Go on then.
As we sit here surrounded by flora and fauna, fruit and vegetables, colour, smells, insects, the lot. I want to know, if you could only grow one, if we had a lovely garden like this, would you grow fruit or vegetables if you could only have one?
Vegetables.
Yeah, I go vegetables as well.
And can I count tomatoes? I know they're a fruit, but can I
Yes,
count them in the vegetable bracket?
I know technically they are a fruit.
Yeah.
But the kind of person who says a tomato is a fruit can f*** off.
Well, Betsy said to me this morning, "What's your favourite fruit, Mummy?" And I, just to wind the situation up, I said tomato, and she went, "Come on, Mummy, don't say the hidden fruits."
Don't say the hidden fruit. Right, I have loved listening to you tell me your stories about round here growing up.
Right.
No, genuinely.
Okay.
I put it in my diary this morning because I just want to know all about you. I mean, the first story you told me is we drove in, you pointed to some woods and went, "That's where I used to snog everybody."
No, not
Oh my God,
everybody.
are you going to deny saying that
No,
now?
I did not
That's what
say
you said.
that's where I snogged everybody. I said I've had a few snogs in there.
Not what you said. Not what you said.
It was the same person. Wasn't like 10 different people.
I mean, I thought Finger in Forest were a really nice road sign. I didn't realise they'd named it after you.
Shut up. Shut up.
Anyway, does he still live round here?
I have no idea.
So, what's your favourite bit of this area? What's your favourite either area, landmark, place to hang out, or just your favourite bit of it?
In Calshot.
In your, where you grew up round here. Not to another town, in a walkable distance.
Okay.
Don't say the woods.
No. The Blue Cafe down by the beach hut.
Is it still called that? Bluebird it's called
I think
now,
it's called
isn't it?
Bluebird, but it was called Rainy's Caff. Well, I don't think it ever was called Rainy's Caff, but
That was the colloquial name.
Rainy was my nan's best friend, and Rainy actually lived in the town rather than over here, but she had that cafe for pretty much all my childhood life.
Yeah.
And she was such a character, and I loved that place, and I felt like I was a special person when I went in there because she knew me so well,
Yeah, that's a nice feeling.
And I can still remember the smells of the hot dogs being cooked in there.
Yeah.
With Rainy and Joe cooking. And so when I see that cafe, even though they're no longer there, and I have that little feeling like.
We need to get some photographs of that. When we're allowed to go down there, get some pictures and post them, because I totally get that. I love it, and I genuinely do love listening to you talk about everything down here. You told me a story about getting lost in woods with one of your mates earlier, and it was just all these stories.
Yeah, when I was really young, and we were just saying about. It's funny how people now, you don't let your kids.
Yeah, well, there's a walk right next to this house that walks you down to the beach.
Yeah.
But it's all beautiful. There's rabbits. There's fruit on all the trees, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, all that down there, and pine cones, and it's kind of like a kid's playground almost. Stiles to climb over.
Poor Betsy, she's desperate.
I know.
Like, when can we go out blackberry picking? And it's like, a few more days.
Would you let her go down there on her own?
Would I let her go down there on her own?
See, I don't think we would now. Yeah, when I was her age, I would have been cycling across
I don't
town.
think I would. No, and the story that I told you was over in some woods, like quite far away. It like down into farms and all sorts. There's no way, and I think I was about 7.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? Where's your favourite area in this bit then? As an outsider, if you like.
I just love it all. I've never come down this end of this garden. I've been coming here for years now. And I never actually come down there. I didn't know this were down here. It's a long, thin garden with a paddock on the back of it with horses in. Not your parents, by the way. We're not horsey millionaire people. But I've never been down here, and this is the best bit. I didn't even know this table was here. I absolutely love it.
I didn't.
But in the area, I love seeing the power station, which sounds weird, but it reminds me of getting here. I love the walk, which I'm hoping to get to do soon, the walk around down to the hut that you're talking about, along all the pastel-coloured beach huts, on the pebbles, down to... I don't particularly like the marina. It's not the prettiest of marinas, I don't think.
Do you mean the activity centre?
Yeah, where all the boats are.
Yeah, I mean, what's really nice is you get to see all the big cruise ships.
Well, we've seen
You can see it
Queen
from here.
Mary come past.
Yeah.
We've not seen the Disney one, because apparently that plays a tune on its big horn.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to leave it there for today. I think I ain't got any recommendations because we've not done anything.
No.
I mean, we've been so busy just enjoying garden and hanging out. We've not watched any TV.
No, but I would recommend Express Test. We got our results back.
Yeah, if you're doing the travelling.
Within 24 hours, so...
Cool.
Now I'm going to finish my coffee.
And I've moved on. I've forgiven you for yesterday.
I still haven't, because I know I was right.
We'll be back tomorrow, everybody. Love you lots.
Bye.
The end.